Hmm. Okay. Is it gonna save my stuff? I hope. Okay. Okay. Alright. Shoulder. It's time to level you. Alright, I've got a Cogah. Necrosis, what's going on? I was just about to chug a Cogah potion. I've got to level up a shoulder. Do you want to come for a Cogah run? If you got time. Yeah, sweet.
No.
Awesome.
How can I do better?
I just don't... Like, I've done a solo run with Cogah, but it doesn't seem that much stronger.
The envoy. It brings
In
us
all
a
honesty.
letter? Then tell it we are busy.
Alright, so I've got another Cogah potion ready in about 29 minutes. Oh, you're missing one from... Okay. I think I've got like 3 more runes to go. Surprisingly. But I'm going to bring a shoulder as well. The reason why is because I need to level it. Pop in just time before drunk. Wait, you're drunk? The torrent rune? Okay. I don't even know what runes I've got, in all honesty. Oh, I've got the Mistgale. Full Smite turns attacks into ranged projectiles. What? That seems cool. Some of the Cogah runes are fire. I've got the Durglint for the shield, sword and shield. I've got Forburn, Hurlwind, Arcstorm, Torch Eternal. I've pretty much got them all, I think. I think I'm missing like 2. Flint Shadow is the most OP one. That one's, I'm assuming, is the Short Blade Dagger invisibility one. Mistgale. Is that the one for the greatswords? Yeah, okay. I haven't really leveled any of the greatswords just yet. I have played a little bit with the Paragon. Not that much, though. And then I just ended up buying the Needle's Eye. I can get it through the tier 2 faction runs, but I'll bring the Paragon. So which one's the... Dwellian is probably the best one to bring, but the Mistgale seems pretty cool. Full Smite turns attacks into ranged projectiles. That actually seems pretty dope, and that's a pretty big bug right there. I'm gonna level this one, so I need probably about 20,000 standing for this, so bear with me while I melt some stuff. Glitch Shadow makes you go invis for 15 seconds and he stealth kill in the meantime refills the timer. Yeah, I've heard about that one. Yeah, pretty much. Ah, it's kind of permanently, but yeah. I'm sure that'll be changed. But I'm not in a rush to get everything, like... Essentially, I've got most things. So there's a lot to be played around with, especially with the runes. I think because there's so much more stuff now, too. There's a lot more to build and play with. Alright, so what have we got? 10k? Alright. So this one, I'm going to level up to 20. So they open a stealth attack as long as you're in Viz. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely noticing, like, there's a bit of a rush to get, like, everything for people recently. I'm not going to rush anything. I'm just going to let things happen. Alright, so that's all those. Damn, I've got 104 of these. I wish I could just melt all of those. Like, all in one go. At least I know that I've got like a huge surplus of these totems though. Alright, that should be enough. What were we looking at? This one. Alright, so Mistgale is maxed. I'm going to try this one on the Soulframe. Okay, so that actually disappears once you actually select it. Got attack speed. Probably put physical armor on this one because I'm going to go in close because I'm going to be a healer, but also just do melee. Oh, damn. Okay, so I can't get lower spirit, so that's fine. Alright, so I'm just going to reset this pact. Okay. I'm still going to go sympathy. I know it's a healing pact, but I'm not taking any chances, especially with the Cogah run. Alright, so we got a little bit more cottage, which is great. There we go. So we got full 20, 20, 20 and 340 health. That should be pretty good. I might actually chuck on the Cogah Crod though. That'll just give me a little bit more attack damage output, which will be nice. And then I'll level the Estelle. So they're all set up pretty well. Alright. I'll pull you into the instance in a second, and then, yeah, we can go for a Cogah run. I do have Mother Spider available as well. I love the fact that you keep the same name in chat as you do in game. So, I'm going to bring out the Marius Bane. I only have the Elder Bloom at the moment, but it's going to be needed, that's for sure. Did you get the Founders as well? Because you can actually click on your icon as well and change that. So you can select pretty much anything that you want. If you got the Founders pack though. Or like the... Oh, nice. You're going to bring Hand of Mora. Hell yeah. Mora's hand is really, really good. Ah, got you. Nice. Okay, right. That's right. Oh, you got the Greatsword. Purity. I've still got to actually go get that. I'm probably pulling a silly move by trying to level the Shoulder Pact. But I'm just wondering if I should actually bring Tethrin. In a year? I don't know if they do it over a year time span, but you never know. What pact are you going to bring? Are you bringing Garen Rude? Okay. Alright, well, I'm taking a chance, because I'm going to bring the a Shoulder Pact. Is that an elixir? Did you just, like, poop out an elixir? Watch your back, dude. I'll drop healing though. I'd probably say, though, we'd probably do a Neathan's run as well. There should be another boss down here. But we can do the halfway house later. And just do all the surface world bosses first. But there's two other locations that we can go halfway down when we get down to the Wizard. But I'm sure you've already done the run too. Do the Nethans last? Why so? Okay, so they don't have the unique greens, okay. That's a shame. Oh, yo. This rune's dope. Okay. I feel like that's supposed to have some sort of animation effect. But anyway, at least you're alive. Well, at least I don't really need to really use Tethrin. So we'll see. But thanks for coming on this run too, because I've been a little bit curious about how it's going to operate solo. So I just went and did a solo run before. It's pretty relatively easy to run by yourself, so it's probably a good idea to run it with others, just so you can actually get like a little bit more higher level enemies. Nell Knight's not here? Where's my Nell Knight not here? Nell Knight's not here though. It seems like the other ones are though. Okay. No loss on that one, I guess. Yeah, possibly. Because I did do it like about 3 hours ago, so maybe he will show up by the end of the run, maybe. That's alright though. Nell Knight's pretty easy to get through. A Demon's Haunts ranked game? Which one, Samesy? What's going on? Geraldson, hey, how are you? Yeah, doing good. How are you going? Who's the demon that haunts your ranked game, Samesy? Oh yeah, I've got my coconut water here. Donkey for the hydrate. Oh, you just got back into the update? Nice. What are you thinking? Oh yeah, there's a lot of changes for sure. We're just doing a Cogah run now. It's not as hard as I thought it would have been, in all honesty. I'm just in the instance with Necrosis. We're just running through mine at the moment. Eat me. Hey, buddy. Come here. I want to kick you and turn you into a salad. What's the reward when you finish? You get rewards as you go through it. So if you don't die, that's a good thing. It's pretty much like more higher like experience. You do get better runes or like different runes, which is good. You just gotta aim and throw your weapon at those little dudes, little Cabbage Patch Kids. They're annoying. Huh. Maybe my timers for my dudes haven't reset yet. But I don't know when they will. It should be about 3 hours since I've done them. I hope. We'll see. We'll just track them and just see how we go. Yeah. The Cogah's relatively easy though. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to turn that thing off. I've got no idea why it just keeps on doing that. It's really annoying me. It's like every time I've reset it, it either works and then it doesn't, and then it works and then it doesn't. Alright, I'm just going to switch some settings on it and just see if it actually doesn't do that. You hyped to try it? Nice. I haven't bought the Paragon yet, but what do you think of the Greatsword? I haven't actually used the Greatsword in all honesty. I've used it like a little bit, but I haven't really actually used it. There's three Greatswords actually in the game. There's the Mendicant King Greatsword, Purity. And then we've got Needle's Eye, which is another one that you can farm from tier 2 factions. Sparrowtails, and then you've got the Paragon Greatsword, which is very specific to the Paragon Pact specifically. And then we've also got the Great Walls back in the game too, which is pretty dope. Like, there's a lot of content up this update, Geraldton, so I'd definitely say, if you got some time, I would honestly go through the patch notes, to be honest. It's a drop from factions, not something you buy with standing. Yeah, it's from Faction Tales, the 2-star Faction Tales. Alright, none of my bosses have respawned. Yeah, it's tier 2. That is a shame. Do you know how I can play this game? Because I download the launcher and it won't start. Ezekiel, do you have a code for the game? Like, have you got any Twitch drops or anything, like a code to activate? Because you can download the client, but you just need a code to activate it. Necrosis, I don't think any of my my bosses are up yet. I thought they were up by now. Yeah, you can purchase the Founder's Paragon Pack if you want to, but you can actually just buy like one of the Paragon Packs as well. Sorry. You can get the Paragon Pack, which includes all the Wylds, but if you just buy even just one of the singular packs, say like if you purchase the Tetherin, it will give you a couple of codes on top of the access to the game, alongside the Pact as well. The animal catching mechanic? Yeah. I like doing that one too. It's capturing all the totems, or animals for totems rather. They've also got like paragon sparrows. So you've got like the sparagon, but also like if you hang around for a bit, the little sparrow will actually fly up to you and sit on your shoulder. It's actually pretty cool. You really want to try the game? There's the little sparrow just sitting on the shoulder. They're super cute. Already did the Bromius quest, and so it reminded me why I love this game. Yeah, Bromius quest is really good. You can wait until they allow founders to share their founder weapons and armor and Pact blueprints. Did they specify armor though, Necrosis? I think it was just the actual greatsword that they specified that was going to be shared, not the armor. Ezekiel, do you have your whispers open by any chance? Bear with me. Bear with me. Once this Cogah started, can people join midway or no? Yeah, they generally can. Zekel. Do you have your whispers open on chat by any chance? It does not look like you do. And apparently you're offline. That is a-okay. Yeah, I think all my bosses have not spawned yet, which is annoying. Mind you, I had the spider available. So, I don't think I've done Nimrod. I think I've done the Wizard, but I don't think I did Nimrod. But I started with the Mendicant King. So all of my bosses should be available. So I'm just wondering why they're not. Good to know. Hopefully I'll hop on soon. Thanks, Jarleton. Yeah. I'll probably be jumping back into Warframe in December, though. The old piece is coming out on December 10. Which looks very cool. No worries, yeah. It's coming out. They had the dev stream this morning, so if you've got time to jump into YouTube and watch the dev stream, it's definitely worth checking out. There's a lot of stuff coming up through Warframe 2. And I mean a lot. Alright, we'll see if... Yeah, see, I've got the... I've got the Siege available here. So I'm a bit confused as to why the other bosses aren't up. Nope. Okay, the Siege balloon just burned down. So apparently not. I'm wondering why the boss spawns aren't up, because I definitely had the mother spider available. That's a shame. Kind of a waste of a Cogah then. Okay, so the lock-on is still locking onto enemies that are directly in front of you. And you can't actually get up as soon as they knock you down either. It's really annoying. Yeah, see, they could just, like, smack the shit out of you and then you're screwed. That's a waste of a Cogah. Alright.
To what avail? For Empress, watching yon the veil?
The Cogah complete. At least they say the Cogah complete instead of you failed. Well, that's a shame. See, all of my points have changed as well. Interesting. Okay. Excusez-moi. So this is a courage-based sword, so Dwellian should be fine. Because in solo, if you miss or parry or something, you lose half of your HP bar, which is not fun. Oh. I don't really use, like, anything like that. It's more just, like, when the attacks are coming your way. It's, like, you can't roll. Like, it doesn't get up fast enough. Which is strange. Not strange, but, like, they knock you down enough that you can't move away from them, and then they have a second attack on you as well, so it definitely makes you need to move. So I think I've got another Cogah available, I think in like an hour. So I guess no Cogah run, unfortunately. And you can only craft one per every 2 hours, which is fine. Alright, so I do have another Cogah available. You can only craft 5 of these at a time too. The Dancing Cauldron and the Shademaker as well.
Something I said.
Where are we? And we've got a Webbit Seed as well. So I should have a respawn of Webbit Seeds at some point too. Which is nice. Someone need a code? Are you offering one, Zekel, or? I wonder if that... Okay, so the siege isn't back up yet. So I'm a little bit confused. Like, I'm sure that I had... So Mother Spider was up, but all the other bosses aren't up yet. I am going to go check Nimrod, though. But yeah, missing parries or something, you lose half of your HP bar, which is not fun. Yeah, the parrying stuff I don't really get into all that much myself. Thanks, little buddy. Alright, so I do have the Nimrod. So I find that this is really odd. Ooh, I'm gonna use the I'm gonna use these boys against the Nimrod and see how we go. I'm assuming he's coming into land somewhere. Oh, there he is. And it's paid, buddy. Alright, so I don't know how he's mighty still, because it's not in Cogah anymore. But just to let you guys know too, if you're looking for the new sword, the new greatsword, Needle's Eye, I think it's called, run your faction tier 2 tails all the way to the end, and you should be able to get fragments of the greatsword. It's not tier 3. I might actually run one now. Grey Satanic, what's going on? How are you? I just tried doing a Cogah run, but I don't think any of my bosses are up yet, which is unfortunate. I'm sure it was like a couple of hours ago that I did the run, but as soon as I got into Cogah, it didn't show any of them, which is unfortunate. But anyway, how are you? I'm going to go to see if I can get some of the Needle Nose or Needleless Eye. I think that's what it's called. There's so much new stuff in this game. It's like really hard to keep track already. Where are we? Needle's Eye. I've already bought it, but I just thought maybe I'll just go get another one.
Synod's finest Gru Seekers. Your quarter.
You're going insane?
I suggest you
Why are you going insane?
lest you lose your ranks or lives. Envoy, you know what to do.
It's running your tier 2 factions, dude. It may be dependent on the drops, though. Not everything's like super smoothed out just yet. You've only gotten Basp? Yeah. I think the drop tables will still be being adjusted, you know? It's not going to be perfect just yet. I wouldn't stress yourself out too much, like trying to farm everything, like, you know? I think you've got to look at it this way too, a little bit. Like, Warframe is very different in the fact of, like, you go and run, like, a few different missions. The speed of the game is very different, but its RNG drop tables are a lot more smoothed out than Soulframe as well. So I definitely am noticing, like, a lot of people like, I've really got to get this, I've really got to get this. Try to change your mindset a little bit on, like, how to farm stuff in this game. Because it's technically still a pre-alpha setup game, so it's still technically in testing. So you're not going to have, like, absolutely perfect drop tables just yet. Sweet Christ. Okay, I'm in trouble. Just going to roll away. Just like I did in Elden Ring. Yeah, I know. I think a lot of people just get like, oh my god, I need to have it now. It's like, you really don't. Just chill. Enjoy the game. My god. Holy shit. This isn't even Cogah, man. I still feel like the envoys are just slightly, like, time-wise, like with their dodge rolls and stuff, are slightly slower than everything else. Which I can understand, but still, it's like, you can definitely see the adjustment of, like, their movements as well. But I definitely understand, like, you know, if you want to get something and, like, you want to have it, like, I totally get that, but the RNG drop rates will definitely, like, shape up eventually. So either way, like, you're going to get it regardless. I just wonder if I don't think that we actually got any of the needle nose stuff. Where's me fragmentos? Yeah, see, I've got to go get a purity fragment, and then I can build that. I might actually rush it, to be honest. Where is Needle's Eye? Do I have Needle's Eye? Where did you go? I don't think I've actually got any fragments of it yet. Alright, I'm gonna go check the Wazard and see if I've actually got him up. Because if the Wazard's up, I should actually have all of the other bosses available to me. And hopefully, I can actually go to a Cogah run. And the good thing too is like, if you've got availability for the Curad's Breath, that actually boosts your courage output as well, which is quite nice. It's definitely very good for like armored enemies as well, especially the Vedagar stags. But Odiak is very effective against the Vedagar stag. and the Estelle is as well. As long as you've got enough damage output against them, it can really trash them, which is really nice. But I am gonna continue trying to get this O'Shelter Pact at least maxed out, and then I've got to go with Siren as well. I was a little bit surprised though with the Flyblades. They've got their own version of the Arcstorm rune as well. Pretty cool though. I love this place. This looks so sweet. The design of this wall is absolutely insane. Very cool. And I do like the long blade alternate rune as well. It's really cool. I love the design, but the wall just needs a bit more gates, I think. Yeah, I think like another little side gate somewhere. I mean, the walls are actually quite large too. So you've got a pathway through there, but then there's another one there, and there's another rock wall, and then there's another one here, and then another one there. So yeah, like maybe having like just a little doorway somewhere would be handy. But as far as say like the fast travel, like, etc. goes too, like I'm still used to running around. Alright, so the Wazard is back up. So now I know that I've got the Mendicant King available to me as well. I'm gonna leave the Wazard alone for now. And I'm gonna go head down to the Mendicant King. So if I do have him available, if anyone in chat wants to jump in, you're welcome to. I have 6 of these seeds, and I don't think I'll ever use them. Really? I certainly would. Honestly, I've got a few. I'll definitely be using them. Especially as an example, like, once I finish the Mendicant King, I'm actually going to teleport all the way up here, do the other boss that's up here. And then I'm going to go into the... I'm considering which one I want to do. I'll probably do the Glades of Andoran for the other imp boss as well. Yeah, I'm used to walking as well. I really like Dwellion as well. It's a very good sword. Even with the 10% attack boost, it's really, really nice. It's very fluid. As fluid as it can be. No, get back here, bunny. I can tell that you're a super rare. You're trying to get away. Wait, you're a 3-star. God damn it. Oh well. I also had a feeling too, though, that the Needle's Eye sword, the greatsword, wasn't that easily accessible. So I was curious to have a look at it. So I just ended up buying it from the market, to be honest. I just thought, I'm not going to bother trying to farm it, and because of the amount of stuff that I got with the Paragon pack, I thought it was just better save myself the time of the farm, to be honest, and still focus on quite a lot of the other weapons that I'm able to get. Alka's Breath, okay. And I really like all of the Wyld armors as well. They're really, really nice. Okay. Let's go see Mr. King. And then I should have my other bosses available. Hey, bud. What's going on, Mr. Apple? They're right, blessed by Mora. Okay. Thanks, bud. But nothing. I have to admit, though, I really am very much enjoying the Starling bow. Its design is awesome as well. I still find that its aim is slightly off there. It's like you've still got to lead the arrows to actually make the shot, which is a little bit annoying. It is a very good bow, though. I'm not gonna lie. I do like my little Paragon Sparrow, though. They're very cute. Yeah, you've definitely got to lead the bow. But that's alright. Whoa, okay. I really wish we could get empowered shots like that. I still find it really interesting with the bow. There still seems something slightly off about it. Like, that didn't even hit that enemy. I think that's a townsperson, though. Whoops. Yes, that was a townsperson. Oopsie daisy. Oh well. Ah, Knuckles. Yeah, the headshot hitbox. Yeah, it's really weird. I've only just kind of found out today that, like, the Badagar Stag's, like, hitbox, like, its weak point is basically, like, the chest point instead of the actual head. Like, not the bell in between its, I guess, pincers, I guess. Okay, we've got shrimp. Come on, shrimpy. Come this way. I know who you don't like. You don't like the Mendicant King. And these guys don't like the Mendicant King either. And the shrimp don't like the slugs. Or the doggo. Alright, so I got the Mendicant King, so that's good. So if the Mendicant King is up, then the rest of my bosses should be as well. Little asshat. So, do we get like a much better drop rate or anything by doing the Cogah against the Mendicant King though? I wonder if we do. But I am curious though, like, if I do the Cogah with the Mendicant King, I wonder if all the other bosses will show up. Because I've done the Spider Mum. And the next one I would usually do is, like, Kabocha. But I don't know if he's actually available yet. Because I've done a little bit more of a different rotation than I usually do. So I started with the Mendicant King, so I know if he's up. Generally, all of the other bosses should be up by now. Apart from Spider-Mum. So I think what I'm going to do is do the Cogah. And run the other bosses as well. And then see how we roll with this one. He doesn't want to spawn. Ah, that really sucks. Okay. You don't want to wake up? Ah, that's a shame. Well, I mean, he's there. I've done it before. Oh, there he is. You know why? There's two different models of him. He's just respawned in. And it's the one that's on top that actually spawned. So that's a massive bug. That's hilarious. And apparently... Yeah, wow, okay. Yeah. There's quite a few bugs in Cogah at the moment. ducked his attack with the backstab? Oh, you did? He does stagger quite well, though. Okay. Holy. And that's the reason I like using the magic sidearms. They're actually insane. Gem NJ, hello. How's it going? Did you know that before the invention of the crowbar, crows could just drink at home? I like that. I actually really like that one. That's a good one. How are you? Thanks for the share. I really enjoyed that one. That's like a very solid 9.5 out of 10, dude. Are you playing Soulframe as well? I am very pleased to hear that. That is very good. Yeah? Talk to me. What have you been dying out in Soulframe? Oh, man. Sneaky little bastards. I really need to be getting those bulbs from the big fat one in the middle, but unfortunately I keep on missing them. So what I'm going to do is actually turn off volumetric fog. It's a real shame to have to, but it actually clears out all of the volumetric fog in the game, and you can see for miles away. So it's kind of worth not having it on, but anyway. We started with the base Courage set. Oh, Tethrin, yeah. I'm using Courage Bow and Short Dagger. Yeah, Courage is a really, really good, you're probably using the Blitzel Bow. It's definitely worthwhile playing out with Courage as well. Oh, you've got Orangul? Yeah, Orangul's really, really effective. She's very, very good. Especially with melee. As soon as you max out the Pact, it's very worthwhile going and using Orangul. For sure. Bear, what's going on, dude? How are you? Good old VIP in the house. What's going on? Good morning. You put the Gilder on the gauntlets? Gilder? Oh, which gauntlets are you talking about, Grey Satanic? I think... Like the Odiak ones? You're a sucker for doggos? Yeah. I mean, the Orangul Pact is very good. Yeah, Grey, I actually turned these Odiak gauntlets into a courage base, but they're still showing up as like a spirit base, but they're not. I've got the Feybolt Blessed by Mora on the Odiak gauntlets. I would recommend putting the Feybolt Blessed by Mora because you get consecutive attack damage at 20 plus each hit that you do. but you also get the throw distance +5. On top of that, you can also get your gold 15 attack speed totem. And then even additionally to that, in your combat arts, in your magic tree, you've got the grounded, which is increased casting speed when standing still. So if you put all of those things together with the Odiak, especially with the Tetherin Pact, if you want to, your Odiak gauntlets will like absolutely shitstorm on enemies. But I would actually say a very good contender for these, the Estelle on top of the Odiak, are actually very, very good. So once I've actually ranked these up, I'm actually going to be putting another Feybolt Courage Blessed by Mora onto these as well, because they've got a really good amount of stagger on them too. Well, I mean, they've got one difference of stagger than the Odiak does, but their damage output would be even better, I would say, than the actual spirit-based Odiak. So I've leveled up both of these. I've got these ones attuned to spirit, and these ones attuned to the courage base. So I'm going to be probably doing that same thing with the Estelle, and then just kind of playing around with the attunement of the virtues of them. But the Gilder are pretty good. Yeah, it will give you like a nice little heal. I can definitely see the benefits of using the gauntlets that way, but you get an absolute like huge amount of health regen, especially from sympathy in your pack tree. You basically get like a full heal every single time, so that actually helps a lot. And even with increasing smite chance, it absolutely shatters enemies. It's really, really good. So you may not do a lot of like base damage with your weapon, but if you put that together with, say, like your Tetherin Pact and build it the right way and boost it with courage, virtue, even more, the damage output will just outweigh the actual armor that you're going up against, and it will just shred through enemies. The Odiak are very good, but the Estelle are also a voltaic damage base as well, which is really, really nice. So they're extremely strong. You put it on both of them? Oh, yeah, fair. I like to keep them on spirit. Yeah, that's fair enough. You will get more damage output with Tetherin though, or courage. So I would recommend try one with the Mora's virtue attunement of the joinery and see if you like the difference between them, because you actually do get more damage output with your courage based attunement. I love that. Since I don't play all of this, what are you saying? Sounds like another language. Yeah, you're right there. It probably would. Yeah, but I use them if smite won't proc against, because sometimes you get 5 minutes at once and sometimes absolutely nothing. Yeah, I mean, the smite outputs are like relatively like not great, but there's a few different ways that I actually get quite a lot of smite to activate, especially on, say, like these weapons here. So like the Odiak, the ones that I've blessed by Mora, I always put an additional 1 in 13 chance of smite for the totem, always. Pretty much on every single weapon I put additional chance of smite. It just helps to really boost that out. Another thing that I do is make sure I go into the tree and I activate the full circle and rotation of smite, because again, you still get even more smite output from that as well. Even with, say, like your bows, I think Rife Knock, no, it's not that one. Wolf's Eye gives you charge shot, but then there's another one as well, I think, that gives you a little bit of smite chance as well. I think it's kind of busted up in between different nodes. I think, yeah, Salted Blade is one of them. My leg, it's all impact stuff. So to get more smite out of, say, like your magic weapons, if you see the node smite, take it, because you can certainly boost that out with your weapons to whatever you want to choose. But I always put an additional 1 in 13 smite chance, or whatever smite chance it is. I will always max it out and put it in the utility slot of any weapon that I use, because it just is very good. I might actually do that for the Odiak and keep the Founders one on Spirit. Yeah, I was thinking about that one too, Gray. Like, I thought, do I want to keep the Founders one on Spirit, or do I want to keep them on Courage? I think I'm actually going to go take them on courage, but this is the Odiak in a nutshell on the courage-based virtue. Its damage output is insane. Like, it's very good. You can literally stand there and just get a whole bunch of different attacks, and that's how fast it can go. Like, it's extremely strong, even on these guys. So, do keep that in mind. Like, you can build, like, another pair of weapons if you want to. So I would certainly be going through and doing that sort of stuff. And play around with your virtues as well. But also, have a look into your actual packs themselves. You can definitely use the, like, top life tree node that I call it. I boosted all of Mora's Pride into gaining courage. So that gives me a really strong base foundation of courage to my weapon. So it gives me a little bit more flexibility within my build itself. But because I'm building these into courage, it gives me extra damage up on top of that. So I have a base attack of 86 in courage. But if I go and do this one, it doesn't give me all that much more, I don't think. But it could be just like the UI is bugged quite a bit, actually. Not a bad thing, it's just... they're very... I don't know if it's really reflecting true numbers. Okay, so it seems to be. So even at like a level 24, these guys do 79 damage. And that's pretty close to the Odiak at max rank 30. So I can only assume that these would actually be a little bit stronger than the actual Odiak themselves. But also I've only got 18 spirit for the Odiak in the attunement to spirit as well. Are the totems used for animals stuck in particular weapons? Or lets you rank up a beaver for bows? If I have used it in one bow, can I use it in another? Yeah, pretty much. Like, whenever you max up, like, a totem, if it's in the same strain of weapon use, yeah, you can use it on the same weapon, basically. It's not a bad idea to, like, max out multiple totems, though. Although, in the before the update, we were actually able to put, like, 2 attack totems on the attack slots for any weapon that allowed that. So that was basically like all of your melee weapons. Unfortunately now, we don't get that option anymore. So, we definitely got some pretty good attack damage output with 2 of the attack totems being available to us, but unfortunately that's been removed. So you can only put 1 attack totem in each weapon type now. Oh, we got a 5-star bunny. And this is the slowest harmony ever, so if I screw this up... not too shabby. The Compelled. I have a feeling that we've got Nimrod up again too, which will be nice. But I am just going to switch back to the bow, just so I can level it. And then I have been thinking on it, and I actually am quite... excited to switch this bow over to the courage attunement as well. I think that's going to work really well. Although all of my bows will be courage based. So I could put this into a spirit bow as well. Or I could switch this one over to spirit with Juniper and actually make that a spirit bow finally. But it does seem to have quite high stats. So it's only 1 point stronger than Blitzel, but I'm interested to see what the styling will be at level 30 as well. I think that'll be the highest ranking bow in the game, which it rightfully should be because it's such a beautiful looking item. What does the Harmony thing do? Harmony is just what we spend in game. It's kind of like Endo in this game, Bear. So basically you just go around farming animals and they will give you a totem drop. And that's what we're able to slot into our weapons to give us, like, damage, like attack speed, armor reduction, the chance of smite or critical hits, and, like, armor and such. And it's what ranks up the runes which empower our weapons. So if I have, like, a rank 1 rune and I can't upgrade 5,000 harmony, I've just got to rank that up. And what I can do is actually just go through and just melt a whole bunch of these. And that will just give me more, like, harmony or endo, essentially. I also come from a Warframe background, so can't equate anything that... Yeah. I do too. I mean, I played Warframe for like over a decade. But I've kind of like switched over to Soulframe, in all honesty. But don't get me wrong, like once the old piece drops on December 10, I'll be playing Warframe. Trust me. I have actually missed playing Warframe. I do miss the speed. That's for sure. I definitely miss transference and using the Opurrator and Drifter. So I think when I first got into Soulframe, I did try to do a bullet jump. I'm not going to lie. So hopefully I haven't rusted my skills on Warframe. Oh yeah, I mean I can transfer like anything like what you guys ask from Soulframe to like Warframe terms. I also have some time in Warframe. Looks at 5.3k. Wow, you got 5.3 gem. That's crazy. I've got about like 4,038 hours in Warframe, I think. But it is actually quite nice to see a little bit of transitional stuff come through with Warframe and Soulframe, and then Soulframe to Warframe. You can kind of see the different elements come through. Like, we don't have, like, Soul Drain or anything in Warframe, but I guess, like, there's slightly different mechanics in, like, well, there's different mechanics altogether. But you can definitely see design-wise, there's certainly certain things that have that distinct, like, DE, like, Warframe, Soulframe feel kind of thing. If my stats didn't mess up from my account merge, I have around 8k. Yeah, I think my account would probably have more than, like, 4,000 hours, I would say, there too. But yeah, I don't doubt that you would have had at least 8k. You're an absolute knowledge base of Warframe. I guess, like, just from, like, my historical kind of value point, Soulframe definitely hits a lot of different levels for me. And don't get me wrong, like, Warframe definitely does too, but I think there's a certain point, like, level capping stuff, like, that doesn't interest me. But I certainly do like helping other players in Warframe as well. I'll surrender when you die, Wraith of Wastes. Yeah, the headshots on the Wazard are really annoying to pull off. Warframe's like Destiny Warriors. This is more like meaty, methodical style of gameplay. Yeah, it's definitely got like a lot of elements to it, Jam. Like, you've definitely got like your rolling, your riposting, your deflection, parrying, I guess. There's a lot of different elements to it. I generally don't buy into a lot of the, like the riposting and blocking. Although they are useful. It's just not really how I kind of play the game. I pretty much just like bulldoze everything that I possibly can. Level caps hold no value for me either. These days I just pop on... Yeah, like survivals and stuff are really good, like... But yeah, level cap stuff, I honestly couldn't give a shit about it. It doesn't mean anything to me. I understand it, but it's just not my style. Never has been. But then again, in Warframe, I think I've lost the enjoyment of it a little bit because I really enjoyed it for its story concepts, its lore, but also like the difficulty of figuring stuff out when it comes to like the damage attenuation stuff. like modification, like switching your builds all the time, it's not a bad thing, but at the same token, like, it's kind of like the pathway for me of understanding of modification now in Warframe has gotten to a point where I still understand everything that I do understand, but I cannot be bothered trying to figure it out once again. Some people really enjoy that, and I think great. So it's kind of like I let them kind of figure it out for me, and they're like, hey, here's a really good build. It's like, cool, I'm glad to follow that, you know? Help support their work and what they do in Warframe, and they understand like the mathematical stuff. But for me, I just want something that's viable, that works, and I actually enjoy using. But if it stops me from doing enough damage or output, then I kind of just look at it and I'm like, nah, I kind of lose interest over it a little bit, to be honest. I wish these little dudes had souls. But overall, like, Warframe I certainly do enjoy. I just think with how much stuff that's coming into the game, I'm keen to sink my teeth into that. And I know what frames work. So I've still got some really old school builds that some people may be like, oh, well, they're not super OP. It's like, I don't give a shit about being OP. I care about surviving. And that's a big thing in Warframe too. Like, you've got to survive and get those builds synergizing in the way that you best know how. Why are you not dying, Mr. Wazid? So he can certainly take you out there if he wants to. There we go, bud. Thank you, thank you. It's about time you died. Do I get a magical rune from this? That'd be great. See, apparently I've got max rank standing again with a Silent Rose, but every time I go there it tells me that I don't have enough. So I'm wondering if there's like a hotfix coming through for the rep. Let's go have a look at the Nimrod. I think I've got to go up this way. Are you summoning birds to attack the enemy? Gem? Yeah, I am. It's the third ability of the pack that I'm using, Phantom Flock. They only do like 1 peck per second, but they're very, very like strong, and they basically chip away at like the defense of the enemy, and eventually it staggers them, and then you can start attacking them. They do have armor as well. I think I'm just going to see if I can bypass the... Oh no, I can't jump up here? That's bullshit. Wait. Hang on. There we go. We'll get over the wall this way. They're putting on spikes up at the top? That's cheap. I'm just gonna pull an Elden Ring here. I'll take you guys through the giant wall though. But yeah, Phantom Block is very, very good. So this is like the caster build of Soulframe. I guess you could probably say, like, Warframe base wise, this is kind of like a mixture of Trinity with their champion blessing. The first Bestone is kind of just like freezing people, so like Frost, on a sort of like stop mechanic. And then we also do have like weapon empowerment as well with the runes in the game as well. So, and that's a level up that we just got there. So the experience gains in the game are actually pretty good. We do have something similar to like the Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, or Sanctuary Onslaught for leveling as well, which is pretty cool. I am just going to catch up on chat because you guys are throwing a lot of chat at me, which is good. I like conversation, so this is nice. My stats don't mess up from account. Warframe like Disney Warriors. This is more meaty, methodical style of gameplay. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I get people doing Void Cascade, but man, that mode irritates me. Yeah, Void Cascade gives me the shits too. Like, if you're not fully, like, properly set up, especially in squad, you can actually really get penalized in it, Bear. Like, it's really annoying. I don't want to turn into, like, a whiner and whinger, but, like, I think that's kind of a little bit of why I've stepped away from Warframe, in all honesty, is because I don't go for the competitive side of the game. I'm not about, like, huge damage numbers in Warframe. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like there is, like, quite a competitive edge when it comes to that sort of stuff. And I do note, like, I do have people saying, hey, like, I've just done, like, this huge amount of damage on, like, this enemy. It is good to have the numbers. I agree with that. Oh, look, my little sparrows just come and sat on my shoulder. In Soulframe, for example, like, I am interested in the damage numbers, but it's not purely out of, hey, I want to know, like, min-maxing the damage output that I'm doing. To a degree, yes, but at the same token, I'm interested in figuring it out in the best way that I know how, because I want to know how I can damage effectively in the game. It's not about, like, the maximum amount of damage that I can output. But it is about effectiveness of surviving, of manipulating the abilities that we do have in the game of Soulframe. But to the point of knowing that, okay, if I put like this bow and arrow together and I put like a certain achievement of or mod on the weapon, it will actually do the damage that it says that it does. 1 peck per second, yeah. But also, like, with, say, like, the Odiac, like, the damage types, for example. I'm very interested in the damage types in the game. I'm not purely focused on the maximum amount of damage that I can output and only focus on that. I like looking at the holistic approach of how an envoy is put together, with its survivability, the health, the stats that they actually obtain. Things of that nature I do find very interesting. And I do enjoy, like, testing out, like, different damage types, but also really just enjoy seeing how I can overcome, say, like, the damage output as opposed to, say, like, the effective health of an enemy. There's certainly some creators I've been able to meet through Soulframe, and they're way more methodical in, like, their mathematics of how to put something together, where for me, I just enjoy figuring it out on my own. But that's all what, like, I find is really fun, because it gives me a longer pathway and journey to actually learn and understand it. Similar to, like, Warframe modding as well. Like, when I first started Warframe, I didn't understand what fusion was, but eventually I learned over time, like, oh, okay, I've got to get, like, this material and then put that together. Like, that's the sort of pathway I actually really enjoy. But when I look at the damage numbers in Warframe, and I think, okay, like, I'm going to be doing, like, this amount of damage, there's, like, this whole other, like, scene behind what I'm actually seeing in the game, where I just feel, like, really stopped now. And I just think, well, how do I bypass, like, a certain armor type, or how do I use, like, puncture damage better, or why isn't slash damage working? I don't really think, I think deeply enough, but I don't think I dive so deep that I really need to understand the exact actuality of how a damage type is actually effective in a game. So I do like those elements, but it's a lot of brain work, and at the end of the day, I'm not here to do goddamn maths. I'm here to put, like, some really fun stuff together, and if it's effective and I can showcase it, then that's what I actually truly enjoy. And that's a very long-winded way of saying all of that. Especially about Voice Cascade. When old peace drops, I'm going to go dark on Warframe streams and going to let the game stabilize a little bit more before I play. Yeah, I think that's fair enough, Bear. Like, I'm starting to notice, like, that mixture of like soulful casual play, and I'm starting to see a little bit more of, like, the competitiveness ramp up. And I am noticing in, like, a couple of, like, the last streams I played with Soulframe, I was getting like really hyped up about, oh look, like this damage output's like amazing, or you know, I figured this out with courage, and it's kind of like speeding towards like trying to get like all this information together to be like the first person to get it out. And I just thought, you know what, I don't want to operate like that. I actually want to take my time and still enjoy the game, and that's exactly how I started, and I don't want to change away from that. So that's my standpoint on, you know, just letting things kind of settle down and actually enjoying something for what it is, rather than going through and like I can see the excitement of other people playing a game, but at the same time, it's almost like, oh, I've got to get this, I've got to get this, I've got to get this, and like I get that, but I kind of do it differently, where I just want to enjoy playing the game. Jam. So next time you're in the car with someone and you see some cows, you should say, oh look, a flock of cows. Hopefully they try to correct you and say herd of cows, and all you got to say is herd of cows. Of course I've heard of cows. There's a whole flock of them right over there. Jam, where do you get this stuff from? That's amazing. Casual looter shooter, but competing to get damage caps and level caps is too stressful and try hard. Yeah, exactly, Bear. Like, I don't know, man. I can't get into the competitive stuff. It's just not me. It's not how I play games. I'm looking forward to eventually playing this, but that's a long way up. Yeah, totally. And like, that's completely valid, you know? Like, the game isn't completely fleshed out. And I guess that kind of reinforces what I was talking about before, where I'm noticing like this slightly competitiveness coming through. Not with everyone, but like I do see it. Like, you know, people are coming in and saying, oh, I'm doing like 1200 damage on this, or I'm like, cool, like that's fine. Like, it's good to know damage numbers. But then, you know, I'm certainly seeing a lot of like, just like in general kind of chat, like just like being noticed, and I'm not exactly sure exactly what I'm trying to say. I've met some amazing content creators of this game, and I love what they do. I just think I know that I fit well into what I'm doing, and I love it. And I think I'm trying to figure out, do I want to like give my hand out at like putting like a proper build together and like putting it out there? Maybe I should. I think I'm a little bit concerned, more so like on like I guess a content creation level, whether or not it'll be received well. But I think that's just like a creative's kind of mindset. Whenever you put something else out, you know, I've seen comments come through on social stuff, and I just thought, you know what? People are more than welcome to leave like a comment. But I also think leave a positive like aspect to it. It's good to have an opinion, but be constructive about it and bring a solution to the problem, rather than just like coming into like, it's basically like me knocking on someone's door and be like, yo, like this is what's happened throughout my day, and just telling them everything. It's like, wow. It kind of blows me away, like putting up like short videos and stuff like online. Like the amount of like just like little comment things that can come through, and it's just like, man, okay. Like, I'm just a dude with a camera and a PC playing a game, and you're coming in and like, yeah, I find it very interesting how comfortable people feel about leaving a comment on someone else's content of a game, but then it like can be like really like intense too. And I was actually just hanging out with another dude who was playing Soulframe. It's his first time playing it, and he admitted, he's like, yo, it's a good thing. He said, look, like I'm a Destiny player, and you know, like there was this one guy sitting there just being like, Warframe's the best, and like he was just going crazy about Warframe. And I was like, yeah, like I can see the benefits of going crazy about Warframe. But like this dude was playing out Soulframe, and like that's what drew me to his stream. I was like, yo, like this guy's, you know, you know, this guy's just hanging out playing Soulframe, and he's really enjoying it. And I said, look, I'm happy to give you a few tips if you want. He's like, yeah, dude, no problem. He was just really chill about it, and he's a really cool guy. And he seemed to have like a really cool, like tight-knit community as well. So I was like, this guy's like really cool. You know, and that's like the essence of like, from my understanding of what you want to do. Like if you're like building like a stream community, like it's serving like the audience like of what you want, and like what you perceive to be important and valuable in a game. And I think the survivability, the technicalities of this game are something that really, really interests me. So I'm surprised I'm actually talking as much as I am tonight. But thanks for starting the conversation. I love doing this. I just have to wait for this to make its consoles now. I'd love to give it a try. I know I've pooped on it for looking slow, but watching and playing are different things. Yeah, you're right on that one too, Bear. Game is poop, you are poop. Wait, game is poop, you are poop? Is that a comment I should write in someone's stuff? Maybe I should just like write it to myself and then like it and love it. Yeah, it's been a very interesting week, I have to say that. Like, I've interacted with a lot of different like streaming or content creators communities, and like I guess I'm still figuring out like my stuff of where I want to be, but I certainly really enjoy Soulframe. So hey, look, my bird's coming for a ride. It actually sits on your shoulder and it like flaps its wings. That's so cute. I love that. See, those little details and stuff, like that's what it really makes me enjoy this game. Burb. Yeah, man. Burb is happy. Probably not dodge rolling, though. But yeah, like, I really love the movement of this game. I like the mechanics. I like the soul draining. I like the smite mechanics. I love yeeting people up into the atmosphere. It's great. And the fact that it's still, like, pre-alpha, you know, we have access to this game is pretty amazing. And the fact that now I'm a founder in Soulframe, I got really excited. I was like, I probably shouldn't buy it, but I did. And I'm glad that I did. But at the same token, too, like, I wouldn't have felt like I missed out if I didn't purchase it, like, the very first week, you know? Or, like, the first day that it came out. But at the same token, I've had a few conversations with a few other people, and, you know, they've said, you know, I can't quite get, like, money to get together or whatever for, like, getting the Founders Pack, or even just, like, one of, like, the singular packs, I think. I mean, you can upgrade, but I would really like to know, like, how long have we got access to, like, the Founders Packs in Soulframe? I would love to know that. Because I've met some really cool people throughout the community, and I would really love to contribute to their journey to becoming a founder in Soulframe too. So, it's probably about at least 2 people I think of in mind, where, like, I've had some really, really lovely people give me support within the stream. So, like, I'm waiting until, like, I think with Twitch, there's, like, a halfway point for being an affiliate. If you reach, like, a certain threshold on, say, like, gratuities and bits and tips and stuff, you do get, like, a payout thing. So I'm actually gonna, like, be sending that to one of my, like, streamer, like, connections, because I really want to, and they've really helped me a lot in understanding, you know, how to put, like, a stream together, and how to, like, be present with the audience that you're with, or, like, the community that you're with, and building. So that's one thing I want to do. But there's also there's one particular chatter I've been thinking of for a while, and I thought, you know what, like, they've always shown up, so I want to be able to help, like, give them, like, a little bit of something too, because they have mentioned, like, they're really keen to get the pack, but they can't afford a lot. So I think I want to do, like, a little bit of a thing where when the next month's, like, threshold payout thing comes through, I'm going to see if I can just drop them, like, a little bit of a gift, so at least I can contribute to them being able to effectively get, like, a Founders Pack in Soulframe, because I love this game. So I mean, that's the idea of it anyway. I know that we can't gift or anything, but if I can contribute, like, a little bit of money or something their way, from, like, some of, like, the Twitch, like, earning things, then I would really like to do that. Yeah, exactly, man. Like, and that's what I was thinking. Like, they're a really good kid. Like, they're so lovely. And I was like, man, like, they've said, oh, like, how's the Founders Pack and everything? And I said, yeah, like, it's pretty good. Like, have you got yours? And they just told me a little bit of a story, and I was like, man, like, I'm so grateful to be able to actually be able to afford something. Barely, but I was able to. where like I've talked to a few people, and I don't want to name names, but I could just tell that they're a really good person. And I thought, shit, like I've got a platform that hopefully like other people will be like, you know what, that actually sounds really nice. But I'm gonna take like some of the earnings, I'm gonna distribute them, I think, and hopefully they say yes, because I mean they can just be like, nah, don't worry about it. But I still feel like there's like an underlying delivery thing there, and I really want to make that happen. So keep an eye on that, because I really do want to contribute to someone's like journey of becoming a Soulframe founder as well, because I think they're really keen for it. It's just that they're not in the position to be able to afford something. So I thought, you know what, bugger it. Like, you know, I'm almost 4-0, and you know, I do okay for myself, and I know that I've got to like feed myself first kind of thing. But, and I know it's not like a sad story or anything like that, but I thought, bugger it, like, you know, they're a good kid, and I can tell, and they're really keen for this game. So I was like, righto. So I said, and I did message them, and I said, look, do you mind if I contribute to it? Like, it's not a like coercion thing. It's more just like, I can tell that you're really keen for it, and you're going through and you're doing all the stuff that you're doing. I can tell that you're a good sort, so, you know, I want to do that. And they're like, nah, like, don't do that. I'm like, well, I mean, I can do what I want, so. So hopefully I can affect that. So just share a little bit of love in the world, you know? Because it is really tough for everyone, man. Like, it's crazy. Alright, bear with me. I have seen chat come up, but I'm just going to get onto the Cogah discharged Nimrod. So hopefully we can stagger the shit out of him too. He's an absolute pain in the ass. And hopefully not get stabbed by him, because he's an absolute prick too. And that archer is giving me the absolute heebie-jeebies right now. Oh, the AoE took him out. Excellent. Alright, at least we can stagger him. But this is where I should have brought Tethrin, because I'm only doing 1 damage per hit against him at the moment, which really sucks. That's a headshot at 48? 128, okay. And he just like casually sidesteps. What a dick. Oh well. This is where I learned my lesson. I should have brought Tethrin. They're not doing any more character wipes? Jam? No, they're not doing any character wipes or account wipes. Steve's been very strong on that from DE. So yeah, no more account wipes, which is good. Even the gesture alone is lovely. Ah, thanks, Bear. Like, yeah, I just... You know when someone tells you something and you can just tell, like, they're super keen for something and they mean well. Like, you can just tell by their demeanor of who they are. And it's like, I've been there, so I get it. So, there's 2 people, like, I've actually let one of them know who's a streamer. I said, look, I want to be able to contribute to your foundership. And they're like, if you want to, but you really don't have to. I'm like, nah, I've already committed to it, so I'm gonna do it. So that's gonna be happening, I'd probably say in like the next couple of weeks. And then I want to contribute to the other person's like foundership as well. So that's 2 I want to contribute to. Come on, Dimrod. You're annoying me now. Can you please die? 48 per headshot. Are you kidding me? At least that's something though. No run and chargey charge. That's not okay. Are you kidding me? That actually missed him? My lord. Okay. Can we just do a headshot and make him explode? Thank Christ. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. Can I have your super rare rune, dude? Mr. Dimrod? Hurlwind? I've already got that, man. I need something else. I really want something different. Oh well. That's Dimrod done, at least. So that's... We've done the Mendicant King. We've done the Wazard. And then we've done Dimrod. Let's go and do this one. But I do note that there is another... Ah, that's where the Nevins is, on the other side of the wall. Man, I kind of wish that we could fast travel through the map when we're in Cogah. I would prefer that. But anyway, let's go up to Fort Carnold. Carnold! Fort Carnold. Oh, Jam, you ran out of TP? Man, that sucks, hey. I've literally had that happen once. It's really uncomfortable. Oh, you had to use newspaper? Okay, wow. The times are tough. For sure. Sometimes it's nice to feel the sun on your ass. Well, I mean, too, yeah. Wow. There. Oh my god, I actually just got that. Wow. The Sun's another newspaper brand here for anyone not in the know. Thanks, Bear. Yeah, I was a bit slow to pick up on that, but... Wow. I'm trying to think of, like, what I can actually contribute in that particular joke point. I'm not very good with that sort of stuff, though. It takes me a little while to catch up, you know? Alright, so we got a pack level 15. Let's go put some more points into this. As soon as I saw Sun, I automatically thought Sun's ass, like in the game, and I was like, wait, how does that work? So it took me a little while to actually get there, so I can definitely have my special brain moments. Alright. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to boost the health, and I'm also going to boost the defense against stagger. That will be quite good. And then any other extra points, I'm probably going to possess into Tendril. I think that would be good. That one is almost done, and that one's level 27. Come on, man. I need to be level 30 already. I want to switch over to, like, a new weapon already. I have to say, leveling is very diversified and different now. It doesn't seem to be as quick, unfortunately. But it kind of makes sense, though. I could just go do, like, a leveling thing, but I don't really like going into the Endless Blade for that. Hey, a-holes. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Can I have your soul? That was a bit delayed, but anyway, I got there. You can take your shield bash, sir, and not do that. Alright. I'm going to go get some mockeries, and then we're going to go do the Fort Carnold. Is that an animal? Hola. ¿Cómo está? These guys really don't like headshots, funny enough, which is actually very nice. And they also don't like being frozen either. Oh shit, okay. Get away from me, creep. I said no. I don't want your struggle hug. No, God, no. Okay, I'm living dangerously here. Jesus Christ. These guys are actually a little bit faster than what they used to be, I'm sure. Or the envoy's actually been slowed down a little bit. Please don't kill me. Oh my God. Please. Thank you. Oh God. Alright, there we go. We're good. We're good. I've actually got to, like, get good. Marigold. Oh wait, that's Weeping Dress, righto. Alright. Sweet, so the siege is up. I'm gonna have to remember that I changed the way that I actually do the boss run too. I think I started from like the Mendicant King and worked my way up this time. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna start with the Spider Mum from now on. Excuse me, sir. Get out of my way. Alright. Sweet. Sweet. Oh no.
A turn of dice for next bout.
Yes, we do. Here you go. I don't know what your name is, but you will die. Anara. Wonderful. Sweet lord. Okay, you gotta go because you're a healer. Holy shit, man. These guys literally just, like, sidestep every little, like, attack that you do. It's really annoying. Just die. Thank Christ. Thank you. Give me that. Now, you can die. Now you can die. Go away. Anara. Eat lightning bolts. She's taking absolutely no damage though. I'm just hoping that the passive actually chews through her shit, which it's probably not going to. This is going to be an epically long battle, I'm sure. I don't want your fire, please. Or the Stabby McPherson. Hell nah. Wow. Oh man. Okay. Thank Christ for that. Absolutely no healing for you. Those little firecrackers actually make me think of like Chinese New Year. It's actually pretty cool. You've unlocked a bit of the map and done some of the main quests, but I'm kind of not sure where to go from here. I'm ranked 1 of the Angry Flaming Dudes faction. That would be Fen Yotar. I guess I could go from farm parts or to make other spell sets, weapons. I would honestly say, like, opening up the whole map gem would be useful. Definitely check your journal. You will have fables to run, like quests. Check your inventory for stock. If you see two Vulcane or, like, the Steel Singer, say, I want to see something whole again, it means that you've acquired all of the different parts for that particular item that you've collected. Depending on where you've started within the map, as an example, like this is the starting section of the game. I would go and like check out the hut. I would do like the starter stuff if you can. I don't actually know if I can do it. I think I'm well past the Rise Envoy part, unfortunately. But I don't think, actually they do have some of the replayable quests, but they don't really have that. But in short though, if you're not really sure if you've unlocked a bit of the map, I would honestly go and unlock the entire map first. So you'll get some exploration. Be very careful on like some of the areas, like some like enemies will probably one-shot you initially. But I would just go level your weapons, go into the Dermac Undercity, which is the dungeons that you can run. If you get those little icons on the screen, just start running your 1 and 2 star factions, so you can actually start gaining rep for your faction that you're a part of. So if you're part of the Kith of Kings, I would recommend staying with them and ranking them all the way up to level 5 and buying every single little item that you need to from him. And I would recommend buying at least like 5 different sets of the Shimmering Shards. But stay with the Kith of Kings until you've absolutely maxed it up to rank 5. But then remax all of your standing and then just go buy everything that you need. from your faction, because you can use 2 of those shimmering shards out of the 5 to go and build 2 other totems or medallions that you can wear. But I would definitely be going and running like your tails and stuff to be able to get the equipment and the materials that you need to be able to build what you want to build. That's literally like one little headshot and I still missed and I was that close. The aiming is really strange. That's stupid of you to come down here. Alright. I shouldn't get too cocky because I keep on forgetting that I am in Cogah.
5 commons each.
2 damage. Wow. That was amazing. And she's going to block every single attack. Absolutely amazing, legendary. Oh, I thought that was a pile of ash just now. Can I have your soul, please? I need a little bit of assistance with this damage. And this Banneret. She's an absolute pain in the ass. She's a pokey lady with a bonk stick and a super rageful flamethrower. I do not like her. I think I've actually nailed out all the enemies though, which sucks. And she's too smart too. She's actually using the stairs to get down. Oh shit, she can bolt over stuff too? Okay. That's not good. Alright, hopefully we can get a heal from her. Actually, we'll just give her a heart attack. Okay, that doesn't really do much. Shit. I should have bestowed her after the hail. What am I thinking? Oh well. I love how she keeps on falling over though. Like, is she drunk? Jam, if you've got like specific questions on any of the weapons though, I'm happy to answer those. I just don't want to spoil anything for you. But yeah, if you need help with stuff, more than happy to run some stuff with you as well if you like. Alright, Toshton. Just beat it. Alright, she stands broken, heart attack. This is going to be a little while, but eventually I will be able to kill her. Oh no, she's got the flame on. She's not happy. Ah! Sweet God, she is scary. Please don't hurt me. Oh God, she's got the bonk thing on. God damn it. Why does she keep stepping backwards? Like, it's literally like a little half-centimeter step back, and then it misses the entire effect of the ability I'm trying to cast at her. Come on, lady. Just accept your fate. Alright, heart attack again. Thank Christ. And full blown arrow. Ah, you mole. Please don't do that. That's really annoying. I don't want you healing again. Okay, great. Heimlich maneuver. Oh God, please die. Just die. Ow. I should have brought Tethrin. Okay, good, she fell over. Great. No healing for you, please. Come on. Nope. Ow. Please don't touch me. Oh god. Please die. God damn it. Just die. Alright. She's hurting me a lot. I love how scared she is of birds, though. Ow. Ah! You're a mole. Come on, just accept it. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, man, where the fuck did that armor archer come from? Are you kidding me? I'm having so many issues with trying to cast one little ability. This is nuts. Okay, come on. Give me a soul, or just die, whichever one. You are painful to deal with. Please don't heal. My god. Okay. I'm bringing out Tedrin. I never want to go through that again. That's fair. I did the quest with the wolf and the deer. Nice. So you got the tormented stag and the she-wolf done. Orangol is actually quite good. Like a very good pact. Garen Brood, I'm still not really sold on it, to be honest. I don't actually like the pact as much as I used to. Behest is really, really good. Stampede is actually a lot better. I might actually take this one for a run, to be honest. It is an interesting pact, I'll say that. But it's not one of my favorites. I'm going to be very honest on that. Especially the way that this particular ability used to operate. It used to give you a full life regen once you'd used it. I think it's now percentile based on either the enemy's health or your health. It's not really that great, though. I think I want to do the bear next, but I don't know where it is. You do have to facilitate a few different ways to do the bear pact. I think that should be fixed now in-game. I would honestly just go and find... it should have, like... If you don't have the map open, Gem, like, you're not going to be able to see, like, where the game is trying to tell you to go. So, as, like, what we were talking about before, I would say go and do your faction tales, rank all the way up to 5, get all of your stuff from their faction, but certainly open up your map by getting all of the world trees around the map. And that will help you find what you're looking for to actually start the quest of the Bear Pact. Actually, you know what? I want to play with... I'm going to play with the Ode. I actually haven't played with this for a while, so I actually want to see what the differences are with it now. It's a shame that we don't have a few more points for it. Alright. We'll go with Ode Tempest. I am interested to see how it operates now. But Gem, if you do want to go and do the bear quest, you would have to unlock at least some of the mid area of the map first, to be able to see where you need to go. Because this is all covered in clouds. So I can't show you where anything is because I'm in a different game mode at the moment. But yeah, I would definitely be opening up your map with all of the world trees. The game is like definitely based on exploration, and it's definitely worth exploring too. Okay. Can I have that soul or not? Alright. Cool. Let's go looty loots and we'll get the Malrog fight started. Hopefully he's in a good mood today. Apparently not. Oh man, you can't use the torch anymore? That's... Oh wait, here it is. Hey bud, I'll be back in a memento, don't worry about it. Wait, where's the flame? Oh, you can't use the flame against him anymore? Ah, oh, that sucks. That was so fun though. Alright, let's see how we go against this dude. Are you okay? Are you also drunk? Oh shit, okay, so the shield doesn't work as well as it used to. Ah, no, it absorbs all the energy and then it goes. That sucks. Yo, no way. Are you kidding me? I'm actually gonna have to concentrate for this. And I didn't. Smacked. Oh well. Wait. Is this still... It can't still be Cogah mode. Huh? I thought if you died, you were supposed to leave it. Okay. So we're still in Cogah mode? If we are, that's okay. I'm in the south, so I think I can go beat up the slimy undead dude for a room. Slimy undead dude. Oh, you talking about the Mendicant King? If you're in the south? Like, are you in this area of the map? Beat up a slimy undead dude. I'm assuming that's the Mendicant King. I am gonna switch. Oh man, but we're not in battle. Or are we? Okay, so that's a bug there. Loading needles. Oh hey, Flappy Bird. I just want to change my pact. Hopefully this lets me out. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna bring Hand of Mora this time. Oh, hello. Okay. So I can't change Pacts. That's a shame. Alright, well, apparently I'm still in Cogah mode. I thought if we died, you'd lost. I'm not complaining, though. Slimy undead dude? I'm just trying to figure out, like, yeah, slimy undead dude. I don't know who that is. Whoa. Okay. Alright. Oh no. He's awake still. I wonder if we can just pull a sneaky on him and, like... Yes! Suck on that. I did not know that we could get a backstab on him. That's dope. Oh shit. Okay. Come on. Nope. Okay, so you can actually slide through his bullshit attack. That's good. Yo. Iridus Awakens. That's just the day and nighttime cycles changing. You can open up your map and you can see it in the bottom left-hand corner of your UI. No, you don't get to do that. That's rude. This dude always gave me the shits. But at least we can go burn him. I think. Where's me torch? Oh no. I gotta go get another one. Oh, there it is. Excellent. Iridus Awakens is, if you just have a look down the bottom of your screen, it says night in 16 minutes. Each cycle has a different name. There's Iridus, Sapphine, and I can't remember the other one. Winning. That's what it is. Sorry, it's like Mora. I think it's Mora, Sapphine, and Iridus. So it's just the day, night, and evening or early morning cycles. We have an unidentified item. I have a feeling that may be a rare rune, I hope. Let's have a look. Mistgale. Nope. The Durlant, Everflame, Emberort. Okay. Nope. Doesn't seem to be one of those. Alright. Maybe it was one of these? Negatory. Alright. Does the amount of notes you play in serenading an animal imply a stronger totem? Not necessarily. It just kind of gives you the opportunity to acquire more harmony from that animal that you're charming. So if you get every single note perfectly, they'll give you more harmony, which is what you use to level up the totems that you receive from the animals that you charm. What does denote the power of the totem that you're trying to charm from that animal is the amount of, like, flowers around, I guess, surrounding while you're doing the charm. So if you've got 3, that means it's a green totem. If you have 4, it means it's purple, which is around, like, mid-tier range. Some of the purple ones are actually really good in the totems. And then lastly, if you have 5 flowers surrounding the animal while you're trying to charm it, that means it's a gold rare, which is probably some of the better totems in the game. At present state, though. I am also going to switch my packs. I'm not really sure how I feel about Ode Tempest now. Shielded from strikes amped by Astrosphere, I understand that, but I still don't understand Sizemore. I think I'm just going to continue leveling the the Wilder Shelter. I keep on switching between packs. Alright. So I need 1 more point for tendrils. We shall do this. Level 28, man. Come on, you cannot be close enough. 24. Alright. My home button isn't working? Do you mean like your Nightfold? You do have to press and hold the Nightfold button now to be able to get back here. Yeah. I'd just say check your keybind settings as well and see what you've set it to. The keybinds don't have to stay the way that they've given them to you. As an example, like I'm a left-hand mouse user. Oh, you got tab? Okay, yeah, got you. Yeah, you just got to press and hold the key and it should take you back there. It's pretty much like a 1 second hold. Alright, let's go see if Mr. Impity Doodar's up. Have you done an optimization and verification of your files as well, Jam? And just one other thing, are you using DirectX 12 or DirectX 11? Just out of curiosity. Oh man. Alright. You reinstalled it today. It was working earlier. Yeah, they have had a few different like patches and hotfixes today though. So it may still be like I've still got like quite a lot of bugs in my game as well. I would probably say relogging generally fixes most problems. I prefer not to relog, so I usually do a verification of files, and then I optimize my client, and then I jump back into the game, and that generally will keep the gameplay pretty smooth. No pun intensive on that. Holy shiza. How did you do that spinneroo? I want that move. No, no, no. Nope. No, 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 no. I forgot that you do this. My lord. There you go, bud. think I've got another unidentified item. Okay. So, if that's Impity Doodah done, I'm gonna go check the last two bosses. So, Kabocha and the... Nell Knight. I don't think... Oh, Spider-Bum might be up, but she might be back up in like half an hour. This is a good example for you, Gem, as well. If you get like all the notes right, generally you get the maximum amount of the harmony the animal is able to give you. For the most part, they generally give you like relatively good stuff, but you're better off going up to like the higher level areas for farming, or even like down south for a lot of the animals. As far as I'm aware, that's generally where I found most of like the good amount of animals that like hang out in forests. Generally like this area, I mean even around this area as well, and sometimes even just down here. So basically anything that looks really dense and green is generally where you'll find like relatively good amount of like totems. So this is a purple totem. So I've got 4 little stars hanging around the little animal. So if I just pay the tune, it will give me a little bit more harmony. And you'll see that like there's a little purple vine intertwined within the woodwork of the totem's design. No, not necessarily. It is worth leveling them. I'll see if I can get this little hare. There's plenty of these little shits running around. I probably shouldn't call them that. They are very cute. And it magically can appear out of the earth. Back in the magical burrow that you came from. It is worth leveling the different tiers of totems. Not every single weapon class, say within like your combat arts, for example, excuse me, these are all like the weapon types that we have. So say for example, I've got like a magic like Willen staff, and this one does have a gold tier totem. So I would max out 2 of these because it gives me the best amount of statistics for these totems to give my weapon. Also the gold ducks as well. I do have a green like rat, but in like a completely different class. As an example of weapon, I could go over to say like the staff, and then I've got like a purple totem rat, where I think lastly, I can't quite remember what it might be. There might be a yellow rat in one of them. I just don't remember exactly what class it would be. So it is worth leveling up your totems, but keeping in mind though too, ranking up your runes as well. They can take like anywhere from like 5,000 standing to start with, up to a much higher rate. So this is a level 1 that I've kept at level 1. To get it to level 2, I need 10,000 harmony, and then I think for the last rank it's about 30,000, or 20,000 rather. So I end up spending 35,000 harmony just to level this one rune, and then as you can see, we have multiple different runes as well. So there's like 3,500, 35,000, sorry, 35,000. That's 70,000 harmony alone, just for 2 runes to get to rank 3, let alone this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Yeah, there's a lot of runes in the game. I'm full courage weapon. Should I be dumping my stats into all courage? Not necessarily, no. Let's actually jump over to Tetherin so I can show you how it works. I have actually been playing a lot with Tetherin, to be honest. So if I was starting out as like a Tetherin user, I assume that you've got the starter kit for yourself as well. He's in the southwest, and I have the ring the bell. Ah, yeah, that's the Icky King. Yeah, that's the Icky King there. He's in the southwest. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I think that's my very first yawn on stream. My apologies. It is definitely past my bedtime, so I probably will wrap up stream soon. But when you have a weapon that is courage-based, so say for example, I have a courage-based Ignaimora, and I look at the attunement of it with those little red symbols, and then I look at the attack damage. The levels do increase the damage of the overall weapon that you use, but do keep in mind, just because it is attuned to courage does not mean that you have to absolutely max out courage at all. I won't go into like super strong mechanics for it. I would say, if anything, you can basically level up to about 20 points in courage and then have a look at the damage or the attack damage, which is on the very far right of the statistics. It's got 110 next to the attack. If I go put another point into courage, I come back down here, I can see that I can do 112 damage now. So I can keep playing with the points in the virtues to see how much more I can get that damage output done. So if I go up to like 25 courage as an example with the Ignaimora, that'll take me up to about 118 points of damage per hit, which is actually really good. And then eventually it'll start to cap out. So I don't really know what the cap for this particular item is, but also keeping in mind when you're leveling a pact, once you get it to rank 30, I'll switch over to the original pact. Once you get it to rank 30, that means it's maxed out. You don't need to do anything else with it. But within your upgrading system though, have a look at, say, like its passive. So each pact will have its own passive. So you've got Last Stand, which is hold your ground, low life, triggers increased attack speed. So it means the lower health you have, the higher damage output that you've got. And then with Conqueror, you can do a little bit more of like an absorption of life from enemies that you kill, which is actually quite good. I don't know if these work 100% just yet, but I do look at things like building in the very top part of the tree so I can get up to Mora's Pride. This gives you an extra amount of points of courage for your envoy. Everbound, it gives you more maximum life increase. And then you can actually work all your way through down into these nodes here. Even just with just this pact by yourself, regaining life on Pull Smite and Voided. These two are very, very useful, as is Akin. So I would start with your very first node, just put 1 point in here, 1 point there, and then put whatever points that you can in there, and then start working towards Voided, but predominantly Sympathy as well. So just keep doing your exploration stuff, getting all your materials and leveling your weapons, and eventually you'll be able to build the pact out a little bit more further. But I have different points though, because I've got the basically like the primed version of Tetherin with the Paragon pack. So this is the prime version or variant of Tetherin, the Wyld Pact. But the difference with this one is because I filled out the original pact of the Tetherin. I now have the Wyld Tetherin, which is a greater version of it, but it also retains all of the points from the original pact to the Wyld Pact. So that's why I've got a lot more points in my system. How do you get the Tetherin Prime in game? You've actually got to go buy it from the soulframe.com website, actually. I'll just drop those in chat for you. These links should work for you. So there's the Soulframe website, the Soulframe Discord. I would highly recommend joining that one as well. There's a lot of really good players in the Discord that are happy to help. And there's the Soulframe Discord as well. But just check out the website. You do have the actual shop within the game as well. So I would come into your Nightfold and have a look at these packs and see which one that looks good for you. This one here is the Paragon Pact. So this is in Australian dollars, by the way. I don't know what your conversion is for your currency. But my price pointing for the Paragon Pact was about 149 from Australian dollars. The Capitalist Camel, yeah. Yeah, if you come up to him in your Nightfold, this is your in-game shop. So this is the Paragon pack. So this actually encompasses all 3 of these packs in one. So you get all of the Wyld, Tethrin, Siren, and Oshelda. You get an absolute truck ton of arcs, which is the premium currency in the game. You get the Paragon Greatsword, which is the very unique greatsword. You cannot get it anywhere else outside of this pack. It's exclusive to the Paragon pack. And then the Paragon Parapat Talisman, the Sparagon Guide, which is another unique little bird that you can get. You've got the Royal Dyes palette, the Marifold Bloom, which is what you can plant in the Eternium Garden, and the Parapat motif. I'm not exactly sure what the Parapat motif is. I should try to figure that out. Oh, it's the actual... the motif is these little things here. So these are the ones that you receive, or any singular pack that you choose. If you get the Wyld Tethrin, you get this one. The Wyld Siren is this one, and the Wyld Oshelda is that one. But you get all of these included in the Paragon pack if you choose to buy the Paragon. Love that we can gift a blueprint of the Greatsword to other players at some point. Yeah, Gray, I agree. Yeah, I think it's really, really cool. So I'm actually trying to think of who I could gift mine to as well. But the different packs are very worthwhile purchasing, I think, in my mind. Out of all of them, if I was to go like a singular pack, I honestly would say Siren. Even though you guys don't see me use Siren Pact all that much, I think the overall artistry of this pack, and because it has a bow, I would say this pack would be worthwhile getting. But it's completely your choice. I started off with the spirit-based pack. I did buy the Paragon pack just outright, so I had all 3 packs. But I mean, all 3 of these starter Founders packs are all really worthy. So you can buy this, like say you buy this one this month, and then next month you look at like, oh, maybe I want to go get the Oshelda. If you have these 2 and you decide to want to upgrade to the Paragon pack, you can actually upgrade to it with a retroactive application of like a price reduction, because you've already technically paid for the other 2. So very similar to Warframe in that sense as well. So would you want to beat up the Icky King with me? Yeah, actually, yeah. If you have me in game, I'll just chuck all my stuff in there. Actually, hang on, wait a minute. Let's have a look. Interesting. Apparently my socials don't want to work. Okay. Give me a minute, Gem. I can help you do the king if you like. I'm just trying to work something out on my end. There you go. That's my in-game name there, just SmoothOpurrator. It doesn't have to have the hashtag or 7275. That one's just for account tracking. But if you want to add me... Oh, you can't because you're in Cogah mode? That's alright. I'm pretty much done, I think, with the Cogah mode. It does look like I've got these 2 bosses left, but I don't think I actually do, because I killed the Spider Mum, like, just under 3 hours ago. So I'm going to let them actually all reset. Oh, you sent one? Oh, sweet. Okay, awesome. Alright. So, I will see if... Can you invite me to your instance, though? There you go. Yeah, you're all over it. Alright. Yeah, I don't really mind losing out on Cogah anymore. I can just build some more anyway. Grey Satan, Satanic Fox. Of course you can. Let's go beat up the king. Actually, do you guys want me to start a battle royale for you? I'm more than happy to. My lord. Alright. Excuse me, lady. Oh, I like these throwing, the fly blades. These are really nice. Oh, they sound really good too. $69 is fine. Yeah, I really like these fly blades. These are really nice. Wait. No, shrimp, don't do that to me. Give me a stuff. Okay. Awesome. Alright, so... Gray, I've got you in game. Hey, I'll just pull you into the instance. Alright, so we got one more player coming into the game for you as well, Jim. And then once we've done the king, I'm probably going to wrap up stream. So I'll send you guys to someone who's playing Soulframe, if there's anyone. Also, Jam, if you come over here, yeah, there you go. Definitely grab those around your entire map. They will unlock all of the knowledge bases for you in the game. So, alright, so we got the king. I'd probably say just watch out for like the big white beam. If he attaches it to you, you'll be fine. Just try to dodge his attacks basically. Wonderful. He's actually quite a good farm. Alright, so that's the second fragment of purity. I swear that I had two before. Oh well. Sweet. Well, that is Mr. Mendicant King done. Do make sure that you pick up the mushrooms that spawn as well, Jam, because you'll need them for a little bit later. So every boss that you kill, just make sure that there's like mushrooms. Raziel, it's a visual bug. So what now? Yeah, there's been like a lot of bugs recently. But I mean, that's just, it is what it is. Oh yeah, sweet. I can actually go make purity. Alright, BRB. I just gotta make some purity.
The envoy nears. Pray, we continue after.
I really wish that we could give Tukane a hug. Ah, so that's a 10-hour build. Alright, I'll forge that, and then I will wait until that is done.
Yet you hold me still.
Alright, so we've got the Cogah, Creator, Lorcan, and then I think I've got the other amulet already, so I've got Purity as well, which is nice. Nuxbag, what's going on? How are you, dude? I hope all is well. Purity is so darn good and good looking. I haven't actually tried a lot of the greatsword, to be honest. I haven't even actually leveled up the Paragon. I'm actually taking my time with this because there's been a lot of stuff like being unpacked in the update, so I really want to like extend my time with it. I'm not in any sort of rush by any means. I think the only thing that I did actually rush was the needles I purchase from the shop from Capitalist Camel, I thought, you know, give some arcs to him. But yeah, I'm still going through and leveling a lot of like the newer equipment, which is really nice. But I have not really played a lot with the with even the Paragon Greatsword, in all honesty. It's mostly just kind of like just hanging out and giving a bit of basics to some of like the newer guys in chat, which is pretty nice. So 1 of 3. Oh, you've got like 3 of the shards, or just like 1 of the shards? You could do the 2-star faction. Yeah. If you guys want to go do the 2-star, that's right here. Yeah, we can go do that one. Oh, someone's using the Tetherin Sparrow. I can hear it. I love that little sparrow. Its little chirp it sounds really, really nice too. I really like the different sounds that the different sparrows use. And I have to admit, the greatsword is actually very nice. It looks very cool too. So, Purity Heavy Attack covers a lot of distance. Interesting, okay. I assume that it still has some of the, I guess the abilities of the Mendicant King of when he uses it. We get like the same kind of deal, I'm sure. My Paragon, the Greatsword, is rank 5. Hey, just woke up. Oh, hey, Dracis, what's going on? How are you? I found Purity and Needle's Eye. They should be forged now. Hell yeah. Oh, you're still in bed? Nice. Well, yeah, I mean, it's almost my bedtime. But that's cool. I just went and bought Needle's Eye myself. I just thought I cannot be bothered looking for it right now, so I just thought, you know what? Test out some of the, oh, what's this one? I thought I'd just give some arcs to the Capitalist Camel. Why not? Oh my god. Wait. That actually bounced off that townsperson. That makes me very concerned. Okay, so we've got 4,600 standing. I'm assuming that we've still got a pretty weird standing problems still happening with the faction experience stuff. But I guess if we had max standing before the update, and then the update came through, and now it's like 80k or something that we've got to have, we basically just got to rebuild it, right? Oh, it's 12:50 PM now? That's fair. Well, I mean, that's time. I don't know, I can't sleep in until like midday. Even if... Okay, she's up in the air, and she's away. Yeah, I cannot sleep past, like, I don't know, like 9 AM. Even that, like, I'm usually up. If I go to bed soon, I'll probably still be up at, like, 5 AM tomorrow morning, if not earlier. Probably around, like, sometimes I'll wake up at, like, 2:30 in the morning. Not like an extended blade, that would be cool, but more of a far-reaching dash sweeps forward. Interesting. Should I just spend the arcs and just rush the blade? It'll be ready tomorrow morning though anyway. So... I do like the fact that we get like a bit of a face jab with the hilt of this sword. It does look pretty premiere, I'm not going to lie about that. Is there another 2-star? Yeah, let's go for the 2-star. I do want to change my little sparrow though. I love the little sparrows, they're amazing. But how have you guys been finding the update so far with the Preludes? Is everyone essentially, or most people, like at least in like a Founders Pack or the Paragon Pact? I love the little blue one. He's super cute. But I do really enjoy the trill of the Sparagon. Very cute. And I'm noticing that armor is pretty much broken in the game. I'm not sure why. Oh, no, it's not. It's just me being silly. Let's go 556. Yeah. Alright, let me just go quickly, just do a fashion change. I'm wearing the incorrect outfit. What have we got? Orangle, 414, 70322. Yeah, okay. Actually, I'm just gonna do all of that. That will do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. I'm so glad that transmogrification actually works now.
I know.
Please make me look beautiful, Varuna. I mean, why did I call it Varuna? Wait, Vaminia. Tethern. There we go. Please make me beautiful. My god, that was terrible fashion. Okay, there we go.
Envoy, before you go, my
What?
puppets have wished to tell. How you say? Something unsavory.
Oh no, I've started your quest for you, Jim. Oh well, I mean, enjoy the cutscene then.
Of red moaning in the coral glen of saccharine odors that waft from his den. His bell tolls, its echoes taste faintly of black, of torn barks, of claw marks, of drip, 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 zap.
I did not know that was gonna happen. Did you get that cutscene though, Jen? I hope you did. I can take you there though if you want. I did not mean to do that. I thought that I would have assumed that the game would have given you that cutscene though. I don't actually look at the stats, just say they're showing now at least. Is this new? Has colour in mind. She's grey. How do you mean?
Your aura is smelling rather drab today.
She does do like a whole bunch of stuff now. Like she makes a lot of the potions that we need, which is really good. Which I need to claim that one, and I need to make another one. She does make a whole bunch of stuff. She makes Cloudquell. She also makes like the different potions for say like strength, range, and spirit. I didn't see it. I think if you actually go back... That's alright. You can go back and rewatch my stream. No, you should... Once you're back in your own instance, go talk to Vaminia. You should be able to rewatch that cutscene, I hope. I would hope so. I'm just going to catch up on chat here. Armour seems to be broken from time to time. The totems aren't showing up for me sometimes. I'm more worried and concerned about the armor, to be honest. I don't give a hoot about the amulets not working. It's more the armor in game. Sometimes my sleep schedule's after, but this will change with my job. Yeah, that's fair, Dracis, as well. So that's fixed for you? Okay. What luck, I saved a duck. Yeah, it would be nice if they did fix the talismans, but I'm more concerned about the armor in game at the moment. Yeah, it definitely does seem broken, especially on the Bromius Pact. So anyone who's trying to enjoy Bromius is not going to be enjoying it. Yeah, the stats are working on the amulets from what I can see. The glow works, but they aren't buffing our stats at the moment. Right, okay. I just had a look in the Nightfall before, and the armor stats looked a lot lower than what they should be. They might be adjusted now. It could just be a UI thing. Although we are in co-op though. But that seems extremely low, even for like wearing what I'm wearing. Even like the kit setup. Maybe it is the actual armor. No, I've got the armor totems on. Yeah, armor's definitely broken in the game. It's not working properly in co-op at the moment. Yeah, armor's definitely broken at the moment. It's not shifting with the ratings. Which is a shame, but that's alright. At least we've got like some armor showing through. That'll probably be like fixed up probably by like over the weekend, I'd say, or maybe like next week. Alright, little dear, come here. I didn't see it, not my game. You don't have the witch? You don't have the witch gem? I'm sure that you would. Which one are you guys trying to start in-game? Alright, I'll head over that way.
Wield her sword upon sun-kissed land. Go, for I cannot.
Yeah, we can do the 2-star gem. Yeah, that's not a problem. Why do you have 2 of the same sidearm? It's because I actually made one of them into a courage-attuned weapon. It was based on a usage of the Odiac, the Voltaic damage, and Tetherin's Fellist, and it actually really works very well. I would say, yeah, it's a co-op thing, but even in... I'll double check when I leave the instance, though.
Saturday's luck. Another mark. So it was to blame.
Can we do a backstab? No? You don't want to work? Okay. Man, that enemy healing is crazy good.
Madrath will be free.
That feels a little bit unfair. Still, good run though. Oh hey Barry and Patricia, what's going on? Super cute. I hope you enjoy your freedom now. Instead of pooping in a cage. That must be very uncomfortable. We gave him the Kith of Death. Oh my lord, I like that one though. That's a good one too, Gem. I'd probably say, if anything, like if you need to unlock any more of the map, there's a world tree up there, and there's also one here, 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 and here. So if you go like basically almost in a straight line, like northeast, up to like Fort Kernhold, you can find a whole bunch of trees, and then 2 on the right-hand sides. You finally got which one, Grape? Are you talking about the needle's eye? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't actually used that one either. I'm still trying to level the amazing Starling bow. I love this bow, it's so good. Do I have the island tree, Raziel? I do, yeah. I think I'm missing the one world tree in the northeast. Oh, yeah. Unless there's more. Which one is the one in the northeast that you're referring to? Can you put a marker on the map? Oh, to the tree, yeah. I think I'm pretty much got, like... I can't remember exactly what time I picked up the Webbit seeds, but it actually gave me 4 out of 1... one after the hotfix came through, so I'm lucky I've got quite a few. Yeah. Yeah, we can get to there if we need to grab that one, yeah. Just to right-click on the map. Well, you got to open up your map first, though, Gem. So I can see a marker number 1. Yeah, Raziel, yeah, we can do that. And then, yeah, I probably definitely, like, jump out of game after, because, yeah, it's definitely well past my bedtime again. But it's pretty much everyone else is waking up, and I'm ready to go to bed. No problem. I probably would stipulate, though, do you have your own web seed as well? Because then at least I can just use one to get us up there, and then you can use the other one to get us home. Although I guess you could probably just, like, go up there, and then we could just, like, leave in the Nightfold and then exit the game, and it'll just regenerate you back in the map anyway. So it doesn't really matter for me. Because I could just go to the Nightfold and just log out from there. Alright. Well, do you guys in squad at the moment, do you guys need the northwestern tree? Up in the world map? I think Grey, you've already got the tree up in the northwest, yeah? Okay, yep. And then Jam, I think you're asking to get this tree. Raziel, did you want to add me in game and I can just teleport you guys up there? No, there's no quest to get there. No, it was just a there was a way to get to it in like the previous Preludes. I think it was around Preludes 8 I started, and I'm pretty confident that was when we were able to like go up to like an area and then like find our way through in a very dodgy fashion to be able to get to that island. But yeah. Alright, you're logging in? Yeah, no problem. Alright. Well, while we're just waiting for Raziel to log in, there is another faction tale too, if you guys want to do that. Or we could just go do like the level 3 just here. It's the same name as the stream. It should be in the title of the video, Raziel, SmoothOpurrator. Oh, it's just this one here. Hola, buenos dias. Yo, that's a whole bunch of soul smites. That's nice. Savage. Let's murder the 3, yeah. Alright, we'll do that, and then I can taxi Jam and Raziel up to the island, and then I will probably forward you guys on with love to another Soulframer who is doing a stream.
Candles flicker.
Oh, it's this janky one. It's really kind of funny how it takes you across there, but at least it's not going down over the water, though. It'd be nice, though, if we could actually run through some of the water. Hello, I don't know what level of animal you are, but anyway. The Blitz. Wonderful. I probably will be running a stream at some point tomorrow as well. Probably just a casual run. I definitely want to go through and level up some gear. And I certainly want to see if I can recreate a battle royale between a Banneret and the Nell Knight. hopefully a Badagar Stag can get involved. But also, hopefully I can get the Nimrod to spawn around this area so I can take him against the Mendicant King again. Because Nimrod can actually one-shot the Mendicant King, which is actually quite good to watch. Oh, great. We lucked out, so we've got a Stag here already. Wait. We already did the King, though. That's a shame. Be pretty dope if he was active. But the Stag doesn't really like anyone. Absolutely savage. And if you are looking for Garen Rood's set, that's where you can get it from, is the Badagar Stag hunts. Thank you very much for your soul patronage. That is definitely a co-op bug for sure. Just a hail of arrows frozen in the air. That's actually pretty dope though. I'll take that screenshot of that. Ah, excuse me, lady. Ah, sweet. Yeah, I got your message there, Azrael. We'll just go nail this banneret, and then I'll pull you guys into the instance, and then we can go get the island tree for y'all. Sweet. Okay, yeah. Thank you for the request as well. Avernal, did you convert the bow over to courage? Nah. Not yet. I will be, though. Scaling all virtues while leveling it? Nah, I've mostly just kind of stuck with grace at the moment. But I have a feeling that the courage will actually work quite well. But I think once you've actually leveled it to 130, it's kind of like putting a former in, and then you can run it with whatever you want, and then just do like a revamp of the achievement as well. Yeah, they are both 2-star. I haven't got it fully leveled yet, Avernal, but I have a feeling it'll be maybe like a point above Juniper once it's converted over to Mora. But it is a very good bow. I'm going to admit that. Like, it's very good. We have an exorcism happening. We literally have an exorcism. That was amazing. Damn it, I need a screenshot of that. What's happening to your frame at the moment there? There we go, exorcism. That's hilarious. Oh, okay, you were returning to your frame. That was hilarious. There's some really funky stuff that's happening in co-op at the moment. But that, like, exorcism look was hilarious. The bow has better scaling than the other 2-stars. Oh, this one in particular? It definitely does, yeah. It scales very well. But I still have it based around Grace at the moment. I really like the new Flyblades though. Like, the sound of them is, like, sexy. It's very good. Still want a 3-star? A 3-star which... Oh, you guys want to do, like, the 3-star as well? I think, is that the end of the bounty as well? Did we finish that one? I didn't really see the, like, the finished cutscene thing in there. Oh dear. I do like the burning sounds of the animals. It's quite good. But yeah, the sound of these spy blades is really nice. Very nice. And the greatswords are quite good too. I think if we've just done the Sparrowtail, Gray, are you cool just to give your spot to Raziel, just so I can taxi them to the northwest quadrant for the island? That would be very appreciated. And then Raziel, I'll pull you into the wait. Raziel, and then your Azrael in here. Okay, that's close. That's very angelic of you. Alright, so we'll just wait until you're in the instance properly, and then I'll use the singing seed. Also, here's a nice little tip for you, Jam. If you are aiming with your bow, and someone else like jumps in front of you, you do get body blocked as well, and that can be really annoying. Alright, so we'll go and hang out at the island. It's actually pretty dope.
From which you've grown, voicing seed, take us home.
I also really like the fact that they play the Song of Growth from the Fable of the Waste Bear. It's really nice. If you guys do want to explore the island, you're welcome to. You've got some arrows sticking out of your bub? Yeah. I know, I probably did. Thank you. Big into the angel names? Yeah. Are you, like, I have a feeling you played Diablo 3, especially with Imperius. I made, like, an Imperius-looking Caliban in Warframe. What are these seeds? They're seeds that grow in your Nightfold. Oh, look, my little Paragon buddy's back with a little greatsword on his back. I love little Sparagon. He's so cute. Chunky little thing. I love him. He's my fave. As far as I'm aware, there isn't really anything on this island, but if you guys do want to have a look around, you're welcome to. And then I'll probably wrap up. I know a lot of you guys have just arrived in chat, but I am very well past my bedtime. So I do want to see if I can get like a better sleep tonight, but also to facilitate some battle royales tomorrow evening on Soulframe. Generally, I like to run the Vadagar against the Mendicant King, but I have been able to facilitate a Vadagar Stag, the Slugs, the Prawns as well, or like the Shrimp. They actually don't like the Mendicant King, and they actually stagger him really well. But I was able to put a Martyr Collector near the like spawn quest next to the Mendicant King. And I actually got a Nimrod, like, beating the crap out of the king. It was awesome. No, unfortunately, Jam, you can't actually swim. That's what the Webbit seeds are for. I don't know if, like, swimming is going to be coming in the game, but, like, it'd be kind of nice if we did. But that's alright. What I'll do, I'll just place a marker near the Wyld tree, and then I'll just chill there, and just, you guys let me know in chat when you guys are ready to go. And then I can just, like, teleport us back. I should have some new Webbit seeds coming through tonight anyway. But the good news is that in the Nightfold, once you've done the Bromius quest, Jam, you will have access to the fast travel mechanic too. Relog, are we using more seeds? Look, I mean, we might as well just save the seed, so I'd probably say like a relog is probably best. I'd probably say go to your Nightfold before you leave, just out of safety's sake. You never really know if the game's gonna like maybe jank it, but I would honestly go and just talk to any one of the ancestors. You don't have to do it every single time, but I just do it out of habit. From like, I think P8 it was. I'm pretty sure. Swimming's not in the game right now, but swimming is planned for the future. Yeah, which is pretty cool. Testing it? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's have a look. Alright. I will jump out of squad as well, and hopefully it is a relatively smooth transition out of squad. It's actually a lot better than what it used to be honest.
no. Damn it. I'm on my lonely island. Aww. I'm on my roamy island. Oh well. That's okay. Thank you. Been looking for a taxi for a while? Oh, no problems. My pleasure. Yeah, this is the plant tree that we get at the end of the Bromius quest, and I'm not going to say anything more than that. But you do get the webbit seeds from it, though. So they spawn every 24 hours. Anywhere from 1 to 3 can spawn off the tree in your Nightfold, and that's just outside to the left of the venue's cauldron area. Jamman followed. Thank you, thank you. My pleasure. Am I stuck here? No, no, no. What you can do is just log out of the game. I'll do the same thing, and then it should just put you back into like the middle of the instance. Hopefully it doesn't regenerate me at the island. I'm gonna cry if it does. Nah, I wouldn't cry. Not on the island anyway. It'd actually be quite peaceful to have your own holiday island, wouldn't it? Dracis, we saw some swimming concept in previous dev streams. They show some videos where they recorded the sound of water. Yeah, I do remember that. I think that was roughly the second or third. No, it wasn't that early. I can't remember exactly which one it was. I think it was like about like 2 dev streams ago, I think. Most of the dev streams are on the actual like YouTube and stuff. But if you guys are keen, like I've got the links there for the website and whatever. Don't know why I replicated all that. But anyway. The fast travel? Yeah. The fast travel is really good. I would say the links for these guys should work for the Soulframe website. And the Twitch and the Discord. Sign yourselves up and just go join those as well. There's plenty of information on the Soulframe website as well, especially with the patches, which is really nice. If you're interested in that sort of stuff, I certainly am. And there's still a lot of stuff to go through, so I'm just taking my time with everything. I'm gonna take a look after I finish the witch quest. Yeah, nice. Yeah, the Verminia. You'll really enjoy that quest, actually, Jam. So I'll be around tomorrow evening, probably a little bit earlier than now, but this always seems to be quite a nice time for me to actually jump on stream. So I always end up like ending a stream like peak when all of you guys rock up, and then I'm like having an old man moment, being like, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. But at least I can kind of like pass you guys on Twitch at least. And share the love with someone else who's doing Soulframe as well. I'll have a look at the directory and see who's on. But yeah, I definitely need to go and get these old bones rested. Or whichever one that makes the seeds. Yeah, that would be the Bromius quest, yeah. I would hope, though, that that particular cutscene plays for you again. Like I truly do, because I wouldn't want you to miss out on that visual from the game, just from me starting it being in your instance. And if that is the case, maybe I can just like put like a little message into like maybe like a bug report and see what they say about the replayability of quests. I'm not too sure on that actually. Because there are some that we can replay the Fables, but the Rise Envoy I've never been able to actually access, so I don't really know what that's all about. But anyway, that's alright. But what I'll do, I will just double check the director for all of y'all, and I can send you guys away with love to another Soulframe player. If not, there's always YouTube, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a bit of information on YouTube as well around Soulframe. I mean, I do put like my own kind of stuff up there as well. It's not the best quality of stuff, but it's relatively accurate. Alright. Alright. I think my internet is starting to have a moment, so it's probably a good time for me to actually send you guys on with love. Let me just check out the directory and see who's on with Soulframe. Oh, Shippy's on. Bernal, I know that you know a lot of people. Is there anyone that you would recommend? If you're open to suggestion? Or yourself inclusive, maybe? We do have Korath online. Actually, I've been wanting to actually do a little bit of a raid on someone for a while, and they have a very cool vibe. They are Canadian, and they actually do live in London, Ontario, funny enough, and they are streaming Soulframe. Their name is Grisselani, and I would like to send you guys off to them on Twitch. YouTube, unfortunately, you guys get cut off. So, I mean, if you want to switch over to platform, that's completely your choice. It is not me recommending that you switch just because I say so. I'm going to send you guys over to Grisselani. He's very cool. I've been hanging out with him in his chat. He's relatively new to Soulframe as well. But he's very open, like, chatty-wise and stuff. He's a really cool dude. So I'll send you guys over to him. And also, like, a massive thank you to all of you guys for hanging out and having a bit of a chinwag too. It's always nice to see familiar names in chat. And I also look forward to the Warframe update that's going to be in December 10 for the old piece. So I think that'll be very nice. So I hope that you guys have a good time with Grisso. He's very, very cool. And I think I will probably see you guys probably tomorrow evening. Yeah, it'll definitely be tomorrow evening. So share the love, enjoy, and thank you very much for spending time with me as well. Gray as well, Jam in game as well. It was really nice to hang out with you guys and play Soulframe. So, and you too, Dracis, always a pleasure. I think we did a little bit of something this morning, I'm pretty sure Anyway, I'll stop talking. I'll send you over to Grisso. Please say hi for me. I will get my ass in gear and finally get like a goddamn raid thing. I just haven't done it yet, so I'll probably actually maybe do that tomorrow. We'll see. Alright, I'm going to start the raid. I hope you guys enjoy the day. Carpe diem means seize the day. So, I will see you guys when I see you guys. Enjoy, take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon, and ciao for now.